In part one of the Huntsville Plastic Modelers Show, we wandered the tables to see most of the models on display. For part two of the coverage, I brought my camera and lighting rig to get a better look at some of the outstanding models on display. Let's take a look. First up, we have a Revell 1949 Mercury wagon, built by Barbara Denza from Albertville, Alabama. She painted it in Tester's Mystic Emerald, and it features all kinds of aftermarket detail. Here we have a McLaren MP4-8 F1 car. This is based off of a Tamiya kit. It is built by Earl Thomas from Madison, Alabama. He used Tamiya paints and Studio 27 decals. He is a big fan of Formula One racing, and his favorite part of the build was designing the decals for the figure. Here we have another awesome race car, this one built by Bill Moore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. This is the Tamiya Minolta Toyota. He entered this into the basic build class because it's built out of the box. His favorite part of the build was doing the paint job and the decals. This 32nd scale Airfix 1910 B-type bus was one of my favorites at the show. Built by John Wade from Gurley, Alabama, he entered it in the special category Fabulous at 50. This was for models that were available prior to 1973. He spent many hours cleaning up pin marks and correcting the poor fit. He also did custom-made decals for it. Tim LaCapra from Spring Hill, Tennessee brought this beautiful 12th scale Tamiya Ducati Superleggera motorcycle. He built it box stock, and he says his love of motorcycles is what inspired him to build this. Christopher Weaver from Murfreesboro, Tennessee brought this AMT 1967 Shelby and displayed it in the basic build class. He added bare metal foil and no other modifications, and he finished it in Tester's dark red to make one clean Mustang. Here's another Mustang, and it hasn't held up as nicely as the other one. 15-year-old Will Weaver, also from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, built this 1988 Mustang GT convertible like it was parked after the transmission went out. Based off of a monogram kit, it has a custom convertible top, weathered interior, and obvious exterior. Will says the front and rear bumpers don't have any rust because they were made of plastic in real life. Darren Pate, also from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, brought this AMT 1937 Chevy Modified. It is painted with Sherwin-Williams purple and Tamiya white, has a Parts by Parks distributor, and he put aluminum ends on the headers. Anna Rodriguez entered this Porsche Turbo RSR 934 in the basic kit build race vehicle class. She really enjoyed building the Tamiya kit. Andy Lowry displayed this 41 Willys built from the AMT kit. He converted the flip nose to a more conventional hood opening style and added a great candy apple red paint job. Andy also built this Revell 54 Chevy panel wagon that looks like it jumped off the box art of the 1973 original issue. He said he built the original one as a child, but it didn't come out as nice as this one. I enjoy all types of scale models, and being able to photograph some of the other genres of models on display was quite exciting. George Klein from Huntsville, Alabama displayed this Tuscan howitzer built from a Mantua model. This is a wooden kit in 17th scale. He expertly finished it, and it was displayed in the Fabulous at 50 class. I'm not very well versed in armor modeling, but clearly David Webb from Homewood, Alabama is. He built this Trumpeter Newbar, Newbob Farzings, or something like that, because he likes odd subjects, and multi-turreted vehicles in particular. This Panzerkampfwagen, or commonly known as a Lux, German for lynx, was built by Chase Bohannon from Calhoun, Georgia. He used a border kit and added an Alpine figure and T-Rex tracks. Bill Moore from Murfreesboro, Tennessee, built this Tamiya German armored car out of the box. He said it only took him 2 weeks to complete this beautiful model. Lee Morgan from Weaver, Alabama, built this Tamiya Zugkraftwagen, aka half-track, from a Tamiya kit because he likes German equipment. He said it took forever to build, mostly because of all the stuff in it. Lee also built this LRDG Chevrolet Command car, also from a Tamiya kit. He said it only took 2 weeks to finish this one. Here we have a Tamiya F4U-1A Corsair built by Rick Van Zant from Olive Branch, Mississippi. He finished it in Mr. Color paints and designed and 3D printed the bomb rack underneath. Alex Hunton from Madison, Alabama built this Tamiya 1/48 scale F4B Phantom. He used Vallejo paints along with Tamiya stencils. He was surprised how everything fit together so well, and his favorite part was all the detail in the cockpit. This 48 scale Trumpeter UH-34 was built by Tim Brewer from Tony, Alabama. He used aftermarket wheels, a folding rotor hub and blade holder, and custom mixed Tamiya paints for the orange color. Steve Longacre built this 32nd scale diorama, with the focal point being a Hasegawa P-47D Thunderbolt. It is titled Gabby's Last Day as a Free Man and depicts America's leading ace Gabby Gabretsky after he crashed in a German airfield. The field of wheat was created using a couple different styles of paintbrush bristles. Kurt Haskell from Huntsville, Alabama, displayed Thulugar, the Demonic Prince, which he 3D printed. He used Pro Acryl, Vallejo, and Green Stuff World paints to create this cool looking figure. Jason Howland from Tony, Alabama, also 3D printed this figure from Thingiverse. He added the snow texture and some grass to the base. Scott Ridley from Albertville, Alabama, built this Bandai Gundam as a part of a Kit Club challenge. He used the kit plastic and Tamiya paint and also did some battle damage. He was surprised by the number of parts and the amazing fit. Junior modeler Kyle Ferriello from Ewing, New Jersey, brought this Bandai HG Super Robot Wars Alticin. He painted it with Tamiya and Vallejo products and added homemade exhaust and blast effects. Another fantastic model from Tim Brewer of Tony, Alabama is this Revell Razor Crest. He 3D printed the control panel, added base details, droids, and designed a custom LED setup with fiber optics. This is the way. HPMS member Tom Clark displayed this 1/35th scale PKH 103 Nutcracker hover tank. He textured the hull and turret with putty and added a host of photo etch details and various weapons. Danny Herron of Owens Crossroads, Alabama, spent 3 months building this fun diorama of the League of Voltan from the Warhammer series. He used Citadel and Tamiya paints and completely scratch-built the interiors and added antennas. His favorite part of the build was all of the painting. This just came out so cool looking. John Wade from Gurley, Alabama, brought this Heller 1/150th scale La Capricorn merchant ship. He describes this as a rotten old kit that he received as a gift from a friend. His favorite part of the build was doing all of the rigging, and all that hard work paid off because he was awarded Best of Show. I would like to thank all the entrants that allowed me to photograph their models and tell a bit of their story. I hope you enjoyed getting a little bit more info about them, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do, because I have all kinds of model car stories to tell. Thanks for watching.